Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn about smart objects in Photoshop. So go ahead and create a new project and let's use our 8x8 inches preset, hit create. And now I just want you to go ahead and open an image. Okay, so go to your folder on smart objects, that's 08 smart objects in Adobe Photoshop, and select smart objects, select this image of father and daughter, and open. Okay, so I'm going to bring my image into this place. So I'm going to click and drag and drop. You can see that my image is very large, way bigger than my work area. So what I'm going to do is just scale it down. Now I want you to observe something. Now I just want you to kind of observe the quality here. We see that this image is quite high in quality. It's quite high in quality. You can zoom in to see for yourself. So I want us to scale this image down, and not just scale it down, but really scale it down. So I'm going to hold down Alt and scale my image down to this place. So I just completed my scaling, and now let's select our image once more and maybe scale it even further. Okay, and then select our image one more time and now scale it to be bigger, maybe not as big as it was before, just this big, and click. Now you agree with me that our image has lost quality. In fact, our image has totally been destroyed. We can't see the details, we basically can't use this image anymore. Now what happened to our image? You see, Photoshop is a pixel software, and when you scale images or shapes or whatever, you're going to be reducing the quality. You're going to be reducing the quality, just like what we saw here. So we can't use this image any longer because our scaling has reduced our quality. Maybe if we wanted to use it in this size, maybe it can work, but we can't use it to this scale any longer because our image has totally lost the quality. Okay, now that's what scaling can do to our images. And what's the solution to this? That's where smart objects come in. Now let's go back to our smart object image, click and drag and drop. Okay, so now we have our image back, and I want you to just do one thing. Just come here, come to the layers panel, right click and go to convert to smart object. So convert to smart object, and right away you're going to see this little icon here telling you that yeah, this is a smart object. Now you get this is a smart object, and what smart object does is it's basically a protective filter that we put on our image to kind of protect our image, you get, and basically protect our image really from being affected by scaling, by the effect we add on it. So it means if we add effects to our image as a smart object, we can disable those effects and see our real image. So it protects our image. So right now, while selecting my image, I'm just going to scale it down once more. So I'm scaling it down, and we can see that I've scaled it down to the same size or similar size to the last image. So we can even see the pixels, right? Now the next thing I'll do is select my image and scale it back up. Boom. We can see that no quality has been lost, so we didn't lose any quality this time. And we can see our image really clear. In fact, maybe I should do the scaling with the normal image so you see the difference in real time. So I'm just going to duplicate this guy, Ctrl J, or click and drag into the new layer button here. So now we're working with this guy, and I'm going to right click and rasterize layer. Okay, so rasterize layer is basically the opposite of convert to smart object. So a layer like this, which is not the smart object, which doesn't have the smart object filter on it, is called a raster layer, right? A raster layer. Now I'm going to just hide this smart object layer and then scale my raster layer down. Okay, and then scale it back up. Perfect. Now we can see the difference, right? I'm going to unhide my main layer. Now you can see the difference in real time. Perfect. So that's what Smart Object does. That's one of the things that Smart Object does for us. What else can we do with Smart Objects? Now let's just scale this guy down and see one of the things we can achieve with Smart Objects. Okay. Now I just want you to come to the thumbnail and just double click on this Smart Object thumbnail. Just double click on it, and it's going to open a copy of our image with the name layer 1. Now I'm just going to add some graphic to our image. So let's take this tool here, just the rectangle tool, and just create a square. Okay, and then let's give it a color. Let's give it this color. Okay, let's create another one, have it here, maybe make this one smaller. Create another one, have it here, maybe change the color. Okay, let's give it this color, and maybe change this color to green. So I'm just trying to add these graphics to differentiate the original image from this modified one. So what I'll do is press Ctrl S, that's shortcut for save, on my PC, and now I've just saved this image. Now when I go back to my guy here, we can see that these changes we've made have been updated to our image. They have been updated in our image. Now we can't select them because they are a single image, a whole image, but we can go back here and make even more changes. Okay, let's see, we want to maybe change the color of this one here, maybe make it maybe a little bit transparent. Okay, and save. And we'll go back, we'll see that it has updated. So that's one thing you can do with Smart Objects. Smart Objects are used in graphics a lot. They are used in branding materials like mockups. Okay, and we're going to learn how to use mockups and even create mockups, I think, in a further module in this course. But if we don't do it in this course, we are doing it in the advanced course. Okay, so that's for Smart Objects. And one more thing about Smart Objects is you can copy a vector file or a vector object. So I'm just going to go to Illustrator, and I've opened this file. Even though it's not in your projects folder, it's not going to be included, but it's just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll select this graphic. Now this is Illustrator, and Illustrator is a vector software. Now a vector software enables you to create graphics without losing quality. So no matter how much I zoom into this image or this graphic or this illustration, I will never see the pixels. Again, I'll never see the pixels. So it will never pixelate. So it never loses quality as far as it's a vector object. So I just selected my drawing here, or my illustration here. Now this is a project from our course on Illustrator, my course on Illustrator. So I'll just go to File, or rather Edit and Copy. Okay, so I've copied this guy here and go back to Photoshop and paste, Ctrl V. Now we're going to see this option here which asks us to paste it as either a layer. Now if you paste it as a layer, it's going to paste it as a raster layer. So it means it can lose quality. But we can paste it as a smart object, and it's going to behave like a smart object. We can paste it as a pixel, we can paste it as a shape layer, as parts. You get? So we don't need all this, we just need to paste it as a smart object. So okay. And now we see that this is our smart object thumbnail once more. And yeah, it's a smart object now. We can scale it down. Okay, and scale it up without losing quality. So we'll never lose quality because it is a vector layer and a smart object. And we can also do changes to our layer here, or to our vector object here, by double clicking here again. So we can double click here. It's going to open the software or the program in which it was created. In this case, that's Illustrator. So this is Illustrator, and let's just say I want to change the color of this. So let me change the color of this guy to say green. Okay, and also color of this guy to say green. Okay, so I'm going to hit Ctrl Save, Ctrl S. I'll just save this, Ctrl S, and then go back to Photoshop. Now we can see that our updates have been made. So that's it on Smart Object. That's all you need to know about Smart Object for now. Okay, so with this, we've come to the end of our video on Smart Objects. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey, so that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. We post new videos every week covering topics in the fields of graphic design and illustration, motion graphics and video, branding, and more. If you want to support us and get access to exclusive benefits such as the project files we use in our classes, a live chat with us, shoutouts, and more, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can join for as little as $3 a month, and the link to our Patreon page is in the description below. And if you want to take your learning to the next level, you can check out the complete course, of which this episode is a part of. And in the complete course, you get access to more than 10 hours of video lessons, project files and resources, class exercises, a Q&A section, a certificate of completion, and more. You can get the course for a special discount by using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.